Sean, familiar surroundings?
Yeah. I suppose we're staying in the Castro Park, and that's where I grew up. Parents still live there, and so yeah, it was familiar surroundings when I got back, and it's good to be back in Limerick. And my wife and kids came down last night, so I might stay down around the weekend and get back to Dublin on Sunday.
Does that help with the whole, time down, an awful lot of time in a hotel room, that you're familiar with the surrounding?
Yeah, well, I was in UL for 2.5, 3 years as well, and so at least I knew my way around there. And great campus, great place to train as well, and really enjoyed the week here in Limerick, and I think all the lads did as well. And great session to finish the week there, and a down week next week. Well, semi-down week, still got to train and just get ready for Abbottstown in the week after next.
We're talking to John Klein there. He's new. You're several caps ahead of him. What's it like for those new guys coming in? Are you conscious of those new guys when they're around the camp?
Well, I suppose in John's case, we've been playing against him for the last 3 years. We know what he brings to the pitch, and I suppose there's so many guys that know him here in the Munster setup. He's fitted in seamlessly, and real good guy. Got to know him in the last 4 weeks, and it's nice to get to know him off the pitch instead of on it, because he's a tough physical competitor, and he's brought a lot to the environment. So he's just working as hard as the rest of us, and hopefully he can put a good effort in to try and get on the plane to Japan.
Last question for me, I have to ask. You were arguably Shannon's most famous clubman until this week, maybe.
I was waiting for that one.
What about Greg? What do you think?
He's been super, hasn't he? I've only started watching it now in the last week, because it depends who you're rooming with inside in camp. You see, some lads don't watch it, and I've been with Rhys Ruddock, and he's mad into it. So I've kind of got to know some of the characters. So hopefully he goes well.
How have you found this first block? It seems like a lot of hard work go away last week, and even there today, just a snapshot of the work.
Yeah, it's tough. Even the weight sessions are pretty intense. They're challenging, but they're good. They're getting the best out of us, and I think lads are enjoying it, especially when Friday lunchtime comes and we get to go home. But with a good week behind you done, they're tough, and the coaches are demanding, and they're trying to get the best out of us. So, like I said, we had Galway and now Limerick, and I suppose lads can look forward to a bit of downtime next week and get ready for that probably a bit more rugby in that week in Abbottstown. Step slightly away from the conditioning side, and so that'll be a big focus going into that week.
Is this the toughest you've been worked in Ireland camp?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it's one of the toughest. That first week when we came in Carton House was one of the toughest weeks I put down since being a professional. So it's been challenging, but like I said, it's been enjoyable, because you can see yourself getting the gains as the weeks go on. So that's all they're looking for really, and that's what the coaches are looking for. So everyone seems to be pretty happy the way we're going.
Is there anything that you're particularly focusing on, Sean, as a squad? Because we were chatting to Robbie and Conor Murray last week, and they were kind of saying how Ireland start games is a big focus, especially after the England and the Wales performance during the Six Nations.
I suppose we haven't really touched on, it's been a massive S&C block for us. Like I said, we're going to get into a larger block of rugby when we start, but yeah, we've had a bit of focus on certain areas of the pitch that we want to try and improve on, not necessarily the start or the back end of games. It's more certain areas of the pitch where we think that in the 22 or attack and defence, where we can go up a level there. I suppose start small to get bigger for that Abbottstown week, and that's kind of been the focus really.
I know, what is it, 45 in the squad at the moment or something like that?
Yeah, 45.
Do you find yourself doing the maths and trying to figure out how does that go to 31?
I'm pretty sure there's a 31 go, yeah. So it's like I said, it's a competitive environment. I don't think there's many World Cup squads around where they have their 31 guys that are solidified. So lads are competing out there and trying to put their best foot forward with the coaches and trying to get that spot in the plane. Because obviously I was in the one in 2011 and 2015, and it's probably been the most competitive squad I've been in. So it's going to be tough to get in.
Does it feel like everyone has a chance?
Yeah, I think coaches are putting it right up there that everyone in that 45 has a chance to go, and everyone in there is fighting for those positions. So it's not as if that it looks to us that there's guys that are, I suppose, obviously there is a couple of lads that are going to go, but dead certs outside of that, everyone's competing, and so the session out there was pretty good, and everyone's trying their best.